All right, so as you can see in our fan bases account, one of our clients pays us $3,377 every single month to run his ads and to grow his real estate business. Now, I'm just gonna refresh here just to show you that this is real. I do know what I'm talking about, right? He pays us every single month, and this is just one of our payment processors. We use Stripe, fan bases, and a couple other ones. And in this video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how you can get clients to pay you this much money every single month just for doing a simple service that you can pretty much learn in a couple of weeks, right? It's so simple, right? So I'm gonna hop into Miro and show you exactly how you can build a successful online agency just like this, right? So what you guys need to realize is before you actually start this business, you guys gotta understand how this business works and what business owners actually want. So to give you a rundown, me and my business partner own an online marketing agency where we help local businesses get more clients into their pipeline and to grow their businesses, right? Now, a lot of people in the agency space may get confused as to what to offer their clients. You can offer them web design, you could offer them ad creation, you could offer them copywriting, you could offer them so many different things. But at the end of the day, all that matters is that you get them more customers. People don't care how you get them more customers. They just want more customers in general. So if you see things like AI agencies and a bunch of AI things popping up, don't get caught in the hype and just think, oh, I need to switch to that. Really, it's about having a system that gets your clients more results, and they don't care how you do it, right? So what you guys need to realize is that every business on the planet, whether it's McDonald's, whether it's real estate, whether it's a coaching business, they all run on the same system. So let me show you exactly what every business needs to grow. So every business on the entire planet needs leads, appointments, and sales to grow. If they don't have any of these, literally they won't grow, right? And it's your job as a marketing agency to provide them with at least one of these things, preferably all three, but you need to give at least one of these things. Now, what I want you guys to understand is as we move forward into the pipeline, the piece of the system gets more valuable. And what I mean is appointments are way more valuable than leads. So if you can give clients appointments, you can charge more. And sales are way more important than appointments. So if you give people sales, you can charge even more than that, right? So the more you can bring to your clients, the more you can justify charging them. And that's all it is. What we want to do as a marketing agency is get our clients more leads, more appointments, and more sales. That's literally it, right? Now, how we do this is we use a method that's very, very simple. I'm sure you guys know. We use Facebook and Instagram to gather leads, right? We get leads for our clients, whether it's a real estate client, roofing client, flooring clients. We use Facebook and Instagram to get leads because you can get leads on interested people all the time, right? Now, once we get leads on Facebook, we send them to a system. We use Go High Level to capture their information, and they turn into a lead that we can contact because information is super important. If you don't have their information, you can't contact them and turn them into a client, right? So that's super important. So once we have their information, all we do is set up a system. So once we have their information, all we do is set up a system to call the lead and book them on the calendar. That's literally it, right? It's a very, very simple system. Now, this system has gotten us very high ticket clients that pay us thousands of dollars every single month. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the exact process you need to do to start your own and to scale pretty much on autopilot. So let's start with step one, which is choosing a niche, right? Now, here's the thing, right? A lot of people, when they start in a business, they're probably going to want to choose everything. They're going to be like, I'll just work with anybody, right? That's not a good idea. Because the thing is, though, you want to make sure that when you choose a person to help, you specifically choose one person that you can help and help as much as possible so that you can actually have a system behind it. You want to make your system and business super simple so that you can just copy and paste. You want to copy and paste your service and you want to copy and paste your product. So if I can help one person who's, say, a roofer, and he knows another roofer, I can just copy and paste the same system and do it over and over and over again. That's the best way to do it. So when you start your business, you really want to niche down and figure out exactly who you want to help, right? So there are 3 different categories of niches that I suggest that you get into. You can either do professional services, health and wellness, or home services. And I'm biased, right? Because we own roofing marketing agency. So I love home services, but basically you can do professional services like real estate agents, lawyers, accountants, mortgage brokers. You could do dentists, chiropractors, physical therapists. You could do roofers, plumbers, electricians. You could do all these things. But what I need you guys to understand is that the niche must be high ticket. You can't do a niche where they make no money, right? That was a mistake that I made. So for me, I started off with car detailers. And the thing is, car detailers, they charge very little. They charge maybe $300, maybe $200 per job, which isn't that much. Because after all their expenses, they profit, let's say 40%. So they really make about $60, $70 profit per actual job. So what you want to do is find somebody who charges at least $1,000 for their services. That's really what you want to do. If they don't charge at least $1,000 for the service that they provide, it'll be very hard for you to get a return. So because of this, you want to choose people like real estate agents who make thousands of dollars per commission. Roofers make like 20 grand for every roof replacement they have. Dentists, they charge a lot. It's like $1,000 per crown, things like that, right? You want to have high ticket services so you can charge high ticket prices, right? So once you choose a specific niche and you stick to it, the next step is to find clients, right? And it's very, very simple how you find clients, but it depends on where you are in your agency journey, right? So you can either do cold outreach, warm outreach, or paid outreach. And I'm going to explain all of these. So cold outreach is basically just reaching out to people who've never heard of you before, right? So reaching out to strangers who are business owners and saying, hey, you need help growing your business? Literally, it's more complicated than that, I'm gonna tell you, but that's basically the gist of it. If you guys want to know more about how we actually do our cold calling and cold emails, definitely click the link below, hop on a call with us, and you could join our completely free course where we'll show you exactly how we do it, and you can just copy and paste it and put into your systems. So you can basically do cold calling, cold email, cold SMS, which is texting people, or you can even walk in, and that's one of my favorite ones. If I just walk into a business, that the level of trust is so powerful because they're like, oh dang, he's right there. Like, it's so powerful because it puts a face behind the name, and you're not just some random person trying to actually go and take their money, right? You're someone who actually lives in the area who they can trust to do the work for them. So how we started is we started cold calling. We cold called roofers, and we just slammed the phones all the time, and we got our first client within the first couple of days. Honestly, it was very fast because we did about 200 cold calls a day each, so 400 a day, which is crazy. But basically, cold outreach is great if you have no money and you're just starting out because it'll teach you sales skills, it'll make you tough, it'll just make your system a lot better. But I will be honest, cold calling and cold outreach, it does kind of suck, right? It does kind of suck because you're getting the lowest quality clients. You might get cursed out. You might get people who are annoyed with you. Like, it's just a tough thing to do, right? But if you have absolutely no money, that's probably one of the best ways to get started to actually gain your skills. Now, the next one you can do is warm outreach. So warm outreach is reaching out to people who you already know. So it's a lot easier because since you know them, there's a lot of trust there, and they're probably not going to tell you to F off, right? They're probably going to be more gentle with you and understanding, and they might even send you a couple of referrals to get your business started, right? So when it comes to warm outreach, the best way to do warm outreach is to not ask the person if they're interested, but to ask the person if they know somebody who's interested, because then it's not a direct sell. And worst case scenario, you're gonna have multiple people you can contact in the future. So that's the best way to go around it without sounding too salesy. Now, the best way, in my opinion, to grow your agency and your business is to do paid outreach and run Facebook and Instagram ads. Because I'll be honest, right? If you're in this business, you're running Facebook ads for other businesses, so why don't you do it for yourself, right? It's the best way to do it because you get people who are the highest quality most of the time. You get people who are interested in your product and they've confirmed interest and they're pretty much ready to move forward, right? So it's a lot easier, a lot simpler, and it's a lot more scalable because you can actually spend a certain amount of money and you're guaranteed to get in front of a certain amount of people. It's a very, very simple system once you get it going. However, paid ads, you do need some money to put into it. You don't need thousands of dollars. You can start paid ads with $10 a day. It's not too much, but paid ads is going to cost some money. So honestly, in my opinion, if you want to scale as fast as possible and you have $0, I would honestly suggest to get a part-time job. Once you get that part-time job, use it to fund your business. And then when you have time, start doing cold outreach, warm outreach, right? So do everything you possibly can do to get those first couple of clients, to get money coming in so you can leave your position and start to go full-time on this, right? All right, awesome. So that's how you actually find clients. Now let's talk about step 3, which is delivering results, right? Because it doesn't matter how many clients you get, if you don't get results, they're gonna leave, right? So specifically, if you're doing an ads agency, it's a very, very simple process. First, you wanna create the ad for the client, run the ad for the client, get clients to sign up for lead forms, and then book those leads onto their calendar and turn them into clients. Now, what I'm gonna do, guys, is actually show behind the scenes one of our client accounts and show you exactly how we do this to get them leads for less than $20 a lead, which is crazy in the real estate space. All right, so we're here in my Facebook ad account, and you can see that one of our clients, who's a real estate agent, we got them 30 leads so far. We're getting them leads for under $20 a lead, which is very good in the real estate space. And these leads are very high quality quality. So let me show you the exact ad that we use to get these results, right? So it's very, very simple if you know how to actually create good ads. Now, what I highly recommend is that you actually go to your clients and you get them to record content that's very high quality. Because if you don't create super high quality ads for your clients, they're not going to get the best results. It just is what it is, right? So let's take a look at exactly what the ad is.
There are a ton of new builds in and around the San Gabriel Valley, so hit me up before they're all gone.
So this ad is very, very simple. It's just him talking about some new builds in a certain area and to click to take advantage of it, right? And it's just a walkthrough of the entire video and the entire system. So it's very, very, very simple, but very effective. Now, what we do that's a little different for our clients is we actually fly out to them in person and record the content for them. That makes it so that the results are a lot higher because their face is actually shown in the content. It adds more trust and just gets higher quality leads into their systems. So I highly recommend that instead of creating AI ads for your clients, get them on the camera and make sure the ad is edited very, very well to capture high quality clients. So yeah, guys, that's basically exactly what we do for our marketing agency to get more clients and to help our clients get results. And like I said, if you guys want help, we're actually offering a completely free course. We'll walk you through literally everything that you need to do to scale your own agency. And if you are interested in that, please click the link below, schedule a time with us, and we'll talk more about it and see if we can be a good fit to work together. Alrighty guys, thank you so much. I hope this video gave you a lot of value, and I'll see you guys in the next one.